Hey Turf fans, it's Mr. Smiley here with another Terps Win B1G War Recap. This one a 72 to 54 victory against unfortunately, a pretty lousy Korean clan. But this did give us a chance to, we cleared all these nines, and it actually gave us a chance to go for some just practice attacks, practicing new strategies against, the same bases that we had already three-starred. Um, and Same bases that, like, I will have to mention that GAT. I'm going to show this Town Hall 10 3-star. GAT ended up getting a 99% 2-star on the initial attack, just a hair away from getting a 3-star himself. But let's go ahead and watch my 3-star because it's my show and I feel like showing my attack and not GAT's. So GAT can suck it. Just kidding. All right, so this is going to be a pretty standard Valkgasm, and really there are kind of two flavors. Well, there are three flavors of Valkgasm that we've been playing around with. One of them is on the box bases, and there you're going to use a queen walk to help with the funnel. So you're going to drop her first, and that prevents the kill squad from kind of going out in a direction where you don't want them to go. With a base like here, there are so many compartments here that you don't really have to worry about it. So really, you have two components to the attack. You have the coring out of the base, and then for the queen walk, you probably want to drop her. You can drop her before the core out, but you want to make sure that she's well away from the core part of the attack, that she has access to the air defenses. Either they're right along the outside, or you can get at them with a couple of wall breakers, just to keep her protected. The third flavor of Valkgasm that I'm still kind of toying with, and I considered on this one, but ended up going with the earthquake. Another option here is to just place two jumps, and that way you're assured that they go out of the core, or maybe you go here to get both of these, or over here. But in doing that, then you have to carry poisons, which I didn't think I really needed here. So let's go ahead and let's watch this attack. Let's wipe away my little scribbles and watch this attack. Since I don't have the poisons, I don't worry about a lure. I just drop the quakes, and there's a nice channel right to the center of the base. These are two single infernos, so Gat did a great job with a witch heavy attack, but I wanted to see whether a Valkgasm attack would work out pretty well. And with the war well in hand, I had dinner plans and actually had to throw this together in about a half hour, and had already started brewing the comp, which isn't what you'd want to do in a super competitive war. But I decided that I would like to stay happily married and just try with the Valkgasm comp here. And I have had success with it against single infernos. Also, you catch that clan castle in the freeze, that prevents the Dragloon from doing a ton of damage, splash damage. The heal heals them up. Even if the back inferno is shooting at them, it's only going to pick one target at a time. I have plenty of meat shield in front of my king that I don't have to pop his ability. He ends up helping the Valk bust out through the core. And as you'll see in one of the other attacks also, if you pair a king, whether he uses his fist or not, like here, with a bunch of Valkyrie, they're going to chew through some Legos pretty quickly. So if a lot of your coring squad survives, you don't really have to worry about that second jump that much. And here the healers are going to they're going to follow the queen, but then they're going to go off and follow that pack of barbarians and the king and keep everybody up nice and running. Hey, let's heal this giant guy too. Everybody's just going to walk counterclockwise around this base and finish it off. The family that cleans up base. I don't know. I got nothing. Anyway, Valk goes down, but we've got both royals up, and both of these heroes are going to finish this attack, 100% attack, at pretty close to full strength. So, nice attack, me. Self high five. All right. So for the next one, we do have a ton of Town Hall 9s, but to be honest, I think about 15 of the 20 Town Hall 9s were the Taylor, and we've seen so many damn attacks on the Taylor. Friends don't let friends run the Taylor in a war, let alone in war or raiding comp. So just don't do it. So here we have a really nice. This was the first 3-star on this base. We're going to show 2 different attacks on this base just because it's fun and because I'm bored of watching attacks on the Taylor, like I just said. So here we're going to have a really Valk-heavy attack. 11 Valkyrie Psycho Killer with both of his accounts has been experimenting with this Valk-heavy attack. He's only going to use 1 jump to get access to that core pretty quickly, take out the Royals, and then, like I said, if you have that Burger King and you have a whole mess of Valk, you don't really need that second jump. It'd be nice to focus them somewhere if you really wanted to, but by not having that second jump, it does allow you to carry a third heal, which you can then use on the Hogs. So let's go ahead and let's watch this initial attack. So he's going to go ahead and he's going to get a lure, just because it's an easy lure. If you can lure out the clan castle and drop the poisons on it, it does make sense. With only 1 hog or 5 troop space, it does make sense. Especially when you're dealing with a Valk kill squad that's not going to be able to shoot down the Dragloon. So you don't want a ton of splash damage. You could drop, if it's going to be a hard lure, they're not going to cause enough damage to really worry about it as long as you have a heal over your Valkyrie. But if you can get that lure, you might as well do it. And here he does a really nice job, mixing the minions with the Whizzles to create that wide funnel that that a single archer tower in the middle is not going to be able to go out and shoot everything. That it targets the golem, and the cannons and wizard towers with their reduced ranges aren't going to be able to touch those minions. So nice funnel comes in. Valkyrie just destroy both defending heroes. Psycho's King's just going to jump in, and everything goes into the core, nice and heal. Here we see the hogs spread around in a surgical fashion. They're taking a little bit of damage, but that Valkyrie coring squad is still pretty close to full strength. And the hogs are just going to go around the base. There he drops another heal that covers both his Valkyries and the hogs. There's another heal that, again, does a super job of just overlapping the heals with the kill squad and the hogs. And at this point, is Queen still up? And at this point, there are a couple defenses. The Valkyrie are doing a nice job tanking for the hogs. King's going to tank for the hogs for a little bit as they finish off that last defense. And you can see, this was their top Town Hall 9. Not a bad base, but he made quick work out of it with his Valk-heavy surgical hog attack. So beautiful, beautiful attack here. Really nice to watch. And we're going to watch a second 3-star on this same base just to show how different attacks. You have different options. There's more than one way to skin a cat. We're going to go with a Queen Walk by Toogs. He's practicing this. I think this is kind of one of the next steps in things that we could get good at as a clan. This one is a Queen Walk GoHova. So he does have the Valkyrie in here. So there was some, since this was a cleanup attack, he did know where the double giant bombs are. So there's the double giant bomb here, and I think the other one is, I don't know, it's either here or maybe it's over here. Anyway, so I did a bad job of remembering where they are. I know one of them's right here because his queen walk, he's going to drop the queen here, and she's going to resolve that. Sorry. So the second one is right here because his kill squad actually does a really nice job. They're going to come in here, and the kill squad is going to resolve this double giant bomb set here, although pretty barely. The one wizard with his dying breath casts a fireball at this cannon and takes it out, which resolves this threat here. One thing to think about when you're planning these queen walks is there a way, yes, I want to take out the double giant bombs. What else can I do with this queen walk? He ended up taking out both sets of double giant bombs, and so basically he's going to cut this base into 3 parts, where his queen takes out kind of this chunk here, his kill squad takes out over here, and then his hogs just kind of run through here. Yeah, that sketch makes it pretty clear. But so as we're looking at our queen walk, we're thinking, what can we accomplish with this? He accomplishes 2 of his primary goals, which were resolving 1 set of double giant bombs here, and then keeping the queen alive to act as a cleanup machine. So once the rest of your army takes out most of the base, the queen can take out 4 or 5 defenses that are left over, and all those trash buildings, and there's not going to be much risk. A couple things he could have thought about is, once you remove this layer here, then you can send a hog in at the clan castle as a lure. Maybe save that second poison for the Skellies and Burger King, like we saw with Kurt's Queen Walk. On the other hand, with all these Valkyrie, you don't really need that. It also would have been nice if he could have had the Queen Walk meet up with the kill squad and come in behind it. He could have delayed the kill squad a little bit for that, but he does you don't really need the second poison because of the Valkyrie. You'll take care of skeletons in the Burger King, so that's not a big deal. Just some things to think about when you're looking at queen walks is, what is the most that I can accomplish with this queen walk? Certainly, you want to keep the queen safe from the air defenses. You want to remove double giant bomb threats if you can, but think about things like, can I kill the Clan Castle with this? How would I accomplish that? If you can do it with 1 hog, maybe it makes more sense to do it with 1 poison, and then you can carry an earthquake to soften up some center. Or if you're doing a Laloon attack, then by only using 1 poison on the clan castle troops, then you save yourself a haste. So just some things to think about. Still, I think this might be his first queen walk hog attack, and it certainly is a really nice job there. He panics a little bit on the queen. I think she probably could have survived without popping the ability there. Could have saved it a little bit longer. On the other hand, if your queen dies, your raid probably dies with her. So it's one of those things that comes with practice, that you don't want to pop her too early, but you also don't want to pop her too late and end up, with a raid, completely failed raid. He does have that rage there that he could have used the rage with the queen walk also. Even if you don't end up using it with the queen, there, you can dump it on the Valkyrie and and just wipe out the core really quickly with a rage and a heal on the Valkyrie. So there we have the hogs coming in the south. The kill squad is doing their work. He pops the rage on the Valkyrie, and they're just gonna core out that base. Raged Valkyrie just gonna start ripping through walls. Even if they don't get through the walls before they die, they're definitely gonna tank for the hogs. And since he's already eliminated the double giant bomb threats, those hogs are he's gonna get a ton of value out of those. And the Valkyrie again are doing a little bit of a job tanking for them. They do trip one of the bombs, but plenty of hogs, minions, gobs, heroes, whizzles, everything left over to help clean up. So really nice job, Toogs. Really nice approach here with your queen walk. So great war, guys, and until next time, let's go Terps.